How is it going? Welcome back, listeners, to Broken Head Radio. We have some special guests outside of the studio this time because we are practicing our social distancing. So let me introduce what we have. All the way to the left, we have our one and only Frank the Tank from the Lake nprc, which is one of the drag masters. In the center, we have Uli, which I believe he is currently number 1 on the lake list. And we have B, the other co-drag master, all the way to the right. How are we all doing tonight, guys?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Stan, how are you, my man?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm doing the best I can. All right. Can you hear me?
Uli, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you fellas doing this evening?
Doing well. How's my man B doing?
Doing great.
Right.
B's out there in the garage. Look at him. He's got it surrounded by his cars, got all of his gear on. Anybody that wants any Lake NPRC gear up, hit B up, Big B, or Brandon Small on Facebook, send it RCs, Lake NPRC. You can get a hold of him through all of those, as well as Lake County Crawlers. And anybody who knows how to get a hold of Brandon personally, you can always get a hold of him. Look at that. He's got stickers, everybody. Be a little closer to the camera. With stickers.
Like that banner. Like the banner in the back.
Everything's clean. Loving it, man.
Yeah, B got the banner in the background. I don't know if anybody can see it or not.
So, yeah, you got me a couple of them stickers on the way, huh, brother?
Yeah, I've got more now, too. Thanks to Justin Holt.
Wonderful. Thank you, Justin Holt.
I need to get you that headset out there, buddy, so we can get you a microphone and some headphones on there.
Who's that, Brandon?
Yeah, we need to get B a nice headset. I got one sitting here. I forgot to give it to you to send it over to him.
All right, next time. It's all good.
Right on. All right, so what kind of topics do we got today? What kind of questions we got? We got any listeners on there yet? Are we still waiting for an audience to show up?
Oh, man, I don't know if anybody's watching. Oh, it says there's 2 watching right now.
Yeah, that's probably...
I might be one, you might be the other.
Hey, I'll take what I can get.
Right. Let's give it till about 5:30 or so before we really kick off into the questions and stuff. I do got some things I want to ask Uli, some stuff I want to ask Brandon, and even you as well, Stan.
Right on.
Little tidbit of information I didn't share with you earlier.
I like surprises, especially when they're live.
I like surprises. Definitely I like surprises. Except for this damn Corona Modelo 19 virus going on, man.
Right. That's it. Bad. Surprise.
All bad. So, Uli, we haven't talked in a long time, man. What have you been up to? How's everything going? How's the family? How's the RC car adventure? How's your drag
Everything's
car?
Going good. Everything's going good. The family's good. Enjoying the hobby like always. Just stepping up my game while we're sitting up and just waiting. So I believe a lot of people are doing that. Take it day by day. You know what I'm saying? Got to go with the flow with this virus thing going on.
Yeah, the only thing you can do to stay safe is kind of hold back and put your foot
hunker down.
Yep.
Yep. So I just been, so I don't go stir crazy. I like to kick it on my deck. I feel like I'm outside, so that's the way I keep myself busy.
Nature tonight, man.
Right. But that's it. Just right now, enjoying the hobby. Just trying to figure anything out to tinker with it. Watching the videos from Daniel Judd and Ricky Bobby and all them.
Ricky Bobby,
Ricky Boletti. Just messing around.
That's a perfect name for him, though. Because if you ain't first, you're last. You know what I mean? That works.
Right. So,
does he have a partner? Because he can always do shake and bake, man.
He does have a buddy. That'd be Daniel Judd. You know what I'm saying? That's the man. Damn the man. So
he's clicked in with all the right cats over there in Santa Rosa, man. I tell you, he's got Judd on his side. He's got Randy Vieira right there. Although, he's doing quite well on his own, dude. He doesn't really need much help. Little coaching here and there, but dude, Ricky's got his shit nailed to the floor, man.
Yeah.
His kid does as well, dude. Have you seen any of the videos on Facebook?
It's ridiculous. His son's car is ridiculous.
Dude is insane.
Mm-hmm.
He would definitely give the bottom part of our list a run for their money, except for Mr. Four List Rick Turner. That guy, man, he's so fast. He's gonna get on anybody's list, anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, he's definitely helping out. Helping out our team, helping us step up our game. As like take for instance, Anthony, number two, he's Anthony Steele. He's actually really stepped his game up. The last time I raced him, gave me a run for my money. He put in mad work, and thank God that the race was over and it was just call out, because during call outs, he just got a little info from a little somebody. You know what I'm saying? It did a little magic, and his car was holding the cart. So that's why I've been, just tinkering with mine, trying to get as much out of it as possible, doing things here and there, and just spending money. You know how that goes.
I like that you said spending money, man. That's what this hobby's about. Speaking of spending money, B, I know you were tinkering on some stuff. I've seen some posts from you, who's working on this and that. I see you got some stuff in the background there, man. What you got sitting back there, dude? It looks like a couple drag cars, and then what is that, drifter?
That's my drifter. Adrenaline.
That's the.
I was going to say, your drifter's got a bigger motor than your drag car.
Bad.
Yeah, she does all right for you.
There you go. That's what's up. What is that, an HPI?
That's a little beast.
Yeah, it's an HCI.
Nice. Those are fun.
I got the all the fine with them.
We got to do some drifting here soon, dude. I got to pick up my cones from Ron.
Go all 5 cars.
I think Wings got the cones, actually. He told me he had the cones. So next time I run into him, I'll have my little drift cone set up.
We live in the Oaks now, so.
Oh, really? Nice. That's even closer.
Yeah, he's not too far from you.
Hell yeah. Well, I know this is a little bit off topic, but how was your guys' Easter?
Oh, it was good, man. I had
Pretty good.
Had fun with the kids. The kids got to, my son got to do his first Easter. That was pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, those are always the best, right?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. My daughter enjoyed her fourth Easter, I believe it is. So she's had a few now, dude. So it's cool to see her growing, with the years coming and stuff. That's been pretty cool. B, how you enjoying Easter with your kiddo?
My kid's got a bunny.
B brought
Got a bunny.
B brought his kids the bunny. Man, forget Easter. He brought the whole
I
bunny.
saw that.
Was that a birthday gift or an Easter gift? Because I know her birthday's right there.
Yeah.
It was a date in the middle of them.
Okay.
That's what's up.
What it was going to end up being is dinner later.
We had a big old ham here. We ended up cooking an 8-pound honey spiral cut ham, and thought I burnt the house down. I had the kids in there, and we were all doing the hiding of the Easter eggs, and we were waiting for the grandparents to show up in the car so they can sit from the car and watch the Easter egg hunt. And I come in to let the kids out, and I can't see them. And the kids are just sitting there looking through the smoke, watching YouTube, like nothing, like it was the thing to do. Nobody's like, hey, Dad, the friggin' house is on fire. Nothing. I walk into it, and I can't see. It's a smoke screen, and it smells like frickin' bacon everywhere. And thank God I didn't burn anything. It was just a little bit of the bacon grease, or ham grease, boiled over and hit the element and just kind of filled the house up. But it was a scary moment for a minute.
Speaking of smoke, I'm on a train, smoking everything.
Well, all my kids are grown up, but yeah, I got to talk to, to 2 of them, 2 out of 3. But yeah, they're doing good. All of them do great. I got to talk to my grandson. We'll look at him because he just little guy.
Yeah.
It's his first Easter as well.
Hell yeah.
So it's good to see him. But yeah, they over. My grandson and daughter are now in Maui. So I do that Facebook Live or Messenger.
Messenger, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Messenger,
kind of like a FaceTime thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes things so much easier.
Yeah, love it. You know what I'm saying? Makes it very convenient. You're able to see who you're talking to, just like now.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
use it
that I'm
on the
doing now.
daily
So
with the grandkids and stuff like that. So I mean, because with the current global situation, it's a little hard to visit like we normally do.
exactly, exactly. So yeah, what have you guys been up to? I mean, how's it going?
Ah, aside from the Easter
Anything
stuff,
new?
I've just been watching the videos that Judd's been putting out and kind of kicking back, waiting for this whole thing to die off so I can get out and do some more testing. Go figure, I made some mods on my car, and then this whole thing hit, and you can't go outside, so I couldn't even go test nothing. Plus, my ESC crapped out right at the last, so luckily, B's got me for an ESC, so I'll be all right for a little while.
There you go. Right
Ah,
on.
what you
Probably
running?
we're gonna get a hobby
What
lane
do
or
you?
something.
Is it the 10 Pro?
No, it's another Mama X.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I
Gotcha.
know it's not the best thing to run for drags, but hey, it's what I can afford.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Right now in the pinch.
Chris.
What's that, B?
My new beadlock from Scaled like Chris.
Yeah,
Oh, I
nice,
see
nice.
those. Matter of fact, I saw Uli posting about those the other day. Uli, you got your beadlocks close by? Where's those at?
Are those metal?
No,
Not
that's why we like them. They are not metal.
So
They're
light
real
3D.
light
so how did
compared
you
to the
guys get the
others.
silver on there? Is that like paint pen or is that different filament?
I couldn't tell you painted, I think.
Okay. Those are
Is
But
it
pretty
yeah,
good.
aluminum?
that's not my department. What's that?
Is that aluminum?
No, it's
No.
3D printed. So it's
Oh
a lot
wow.
lighter.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I went that route.
What a
Yeah,
trip. That's cool. Keeps that
yeah,
lightweight.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, yep. Happy with it.
Check them
Definitely
out,
happy
Nick.
with it.
Scaled like Chris.
What was that, B?
I said, check them out. He makes different kinds, different styles. Scaled like Chris.
Right
Yeah,
on.
good dude, good dude. But
Well,
we
I
got a
see we've
lot of
only
guys
got
in it.
about 3 people watching on YouTube. So, I mean, I guess we could get kicking off, man. We're losing viewers. But basically, I mean, what I wanted to ask was, first off, Uli, what got you into the RC hobby, man? What got you started? What was the first remote that you got in your hand and really started to get into? What was that rig?
Okay, I'd say it's about 6 years ago. I was on YouTube looking at some videos. I was spending some time. I was in the hospital, and so I seen some people bashing remote controls. Some tracks just flying through the air, just launching them. So I was like, oh my goodness, that looks like pretty entertaining. I think I want to try it.
Heck
So
yeah, man. Who
I
wouldn't get into it? It's bashing.
yeah.
Right.
So I went and got one, and I was all about bashing. I turned it out all aluminum, this and that, and I got another one. Because I wanted two. I wanted the sound system in it. You know what I'm saying, and all the good stuff, and did that too. And then my buddy got into it. Actually, I got him into it in this case, and then I got bored with that because I got introduced to crawling. And went out with Ron from Mayhem and Bug and a few other guys, a few other friends over there, and did some night crawling. And they let me use an SEX10, and I got hooked from there.
Yeah.
So I took full board. Frank and I met crawling, and what I'm
Yep.
saying? From there, we just kicked it off and built our rigs together, progressed together. My ideas and his ideas, we'd mix together and see which is best for our vehicles.
Yep.
We did a lot of work together on our cars. We even went to BPC and got their chassis and built ranchos together, and it was entertaining. And then, I got into I heard about drag racing. I don't know where I heard it from, and that they had it at Redbud Park, and there was a guy named Mike Chuso. He was holding it, and
Mr.
and there
Mike,
was
yes.
Big Mike.
there was a regular 2-wheel drive class, and then there was the unlimited. And I had a Axial Yeti, and I threw a Mamba X with the 7700 kV, and Believe me, that thing overheated quick. But hey, the runs it would put down were pretty damn good. And I got hooked from there, you know, and that was going on 3 years now? Two and a half?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I was like, Frank, you got to try this. This is amazing. Because, you know, everybody's out there, everybody's enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? And all having a good time, all having fun, just to push your car, going more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? So Frank went out there and said, I don't want to go unless I got a ride, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, I got one. You know what I'm saying? I got one for you.
You coming?
So, yeah, exactly. I said, here you go, bro. Handle it. You know what I'm saying? And he got a hold of the trigger. And once he laid his first pull on it, he was hooked. He's like, I got to get one. La, 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 la. It's like, I told you. So, you know, he ended up getting one, and he's still racing it. He got it built up, and he's quick as hell, and, you know, happy for him for the position he's in. And, you know, same thing. You know what I'm saying? We each entered this nprc together. You know, the nprc is what we entered together. The other drag racing was not quite nprc. So we gave each other, you know, we traded information, just like the whole team. If, you know, if we need help, we'd like to help each other out.
Yep.
It's the camaraderie between the fellas, you know what I'm saying, and our teammates. And that's what makes it entertaining for me, you know, is you know, the friendship you get. And
it's like one of those,
you know,
hey, your car's hella slow. Here's a motor.
hey, yeah, and then when you line up next to him, you tell him the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You just mess with him.
Yep.
It's a mind game.
Gotta
You
get
feel
in
me?
their head.
That's
It's
when you
all
start
about
talking.
the mind
Hey.
game. It's all about the mind game.
I got my fair share into your head last year. I know. We had some good
It was
times.
good. It was good. But yeah, I'm hooked. I'm highly into it, and like I said, this will be, you know, I'll be keeping on this hobby. But
So if you're hooked,
you know, I do.
if you're hooked, that means what? B's an addict?
No, that means B's the dealer.
Oh, gotcha. Because that guy's got a table full of freaking damn drag cars.
Yeah, speaking of cars, I've gone through a lot of bashers. Okay, I went through stadium trucks with those tracks, but then after I decided, hey, you know what I'm saying, while we were doing the racing, after the racing season went, Tim, I believe, right, Frank? Tim? Mike's buddy Tim? For the backyard. Tom. Okay,
Oh, yeah, Tom.
opened his property up, and he had a nice track back there, straight built, beautiful track. And we went over there.
Yeah, there was 3 of them back there.
We went over there, and you know, we'd race and have great races, you know. And I got hooked, so I ended up getting a Granite because I just wanted to bash.
I remember
you know
that
what
thing.
I'm saying? And we set up and started doing flips and playing, and then from there, I got rid of the Yeti, and I got into I wanted a Sentin. So I ordered piece by piece by piece off Jenny's RC, and until I built everything myself, you know, until I got the whole thing, put every nut, screw, you know, electronics, everything in it. And those things are durable and fun, beasts. But I went from there because I like Arma, you know, naturally, because they can take a beating. And I went to the Notorious. The Notorious was a beast. That thing was a monster, and you can launch it 20 feet and have no problem.
Oh yeah,
You know,
those things
have
are
no
nuts.
issues.
Those things would
None.
Those things would go head to head with an X-Max all day long.
Yeah, I had also the Yeti XL, and that was super built. And I thought I was going through a gear in the front end, and all it was my motor moved the hair, so I had to just put it back in place. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
It wasn't meshed right. It moved from all the bashing, and put it back together, and bam, it was good to go. So I was like, you know what, I'm done with these big. You know, I sold everything, and I started putting because you know I got a dirt bike, and I wanted to play with my dirt bike, so I put money to the dirt bike and to my RC. You know what I'm saying? So
got that drag rig.
That was that.
And now you can go crawling with 2 tires.
There's no more crawlers, man. There's no more crawlers. You know,
that's what I was saying. You're
all
going
leads to
crawling
Frank.
on a dirt bike on 2 tires now.
There you go.
Yep,
there you
yep.
go.
You
That's
can
right.
still get places,
That's
plenty
right.
of places on a dirt bike, that's for sure.
Yeah. No doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
Uli and I actually took a ride out there out at Cow Mountain, dude. That was pretty nice. We saw some pretty cool shit.
I used to
There
camp
was a
out
lot
there
of
and
hard
ride out there
trails, though.
too.
I was like, look, I'm not going that way where y'all are going. You know what I'm saying? Because he's riding with cats I know nothing about. You know, like, oh, they're A-plus riders in the circuit. Like, what is A rider? What is that? You know what I'm saying? He's naming off. I'm like, what are you talking about, Frank? Because he works, at Hillside Honda.
Oh yeah, he
knows all
all
that.
the lingo.
Yeah. And the guy, he's like, if it was hard for you there, you definitely don't want to go there because I don't think you'll make it. And I turned around. Frank continued to go on, and he's like, "It's a good thing you didn't go." He got stuck halfway on that hill, correct?
Yeah, that was hard, dude. There was a spot where I got stuck pretty bad. I was like, "Ooh, this is fun." It's been 4 years since I've been on a bike. This ought to be great.
Yeah, it's been years since I was on a bike too. But hey, that's the fun of it.
That is, man. That is.
Yep.
So getting back to this RC thing, man. I know Uli kind of gave us a little bit of background on how he got into RC and stuff. I got into RC about 4.5 years ago, maybe 5 now. And what got me into RC was I broke my leg and I was in a wheelchair, and there wasn't much else for me to do, so I needed something to busy my mind. I was a mechanic by trade. Worked in a dealership, and so I like to wrench on stuff. And so my little brother, for quite a few years ahead of me, was into the scale thing for the RCs. Well, he'd been talking to me for quite a while about, getting a crawler and stuff. Well, when I broke my leg, I broke down and I got a crawler. And immediately, man, got hooked. I got hooked big time. I, did everything I could from my wheelchair. I sat and wrenched on that thing day and night, learned it inside and out, upside down and backwards. I could probably rebuild that thing in my sleep now. Now, the truck is 3-4 years old. I've got a ton more money into it. It's all aftermarket everything. Every single part and piece has been changed. There's really nothing left stock on the whole truck. And I was really heavy into the crawling stuff once I got out of my wheelchair. I was hooked big time. And I met Uli through crawling. I met Brandon through crawling. I met Stan through crawling. I met all these great dudes. And, it just seemed like every time I went out, I met another cool person, man. And I really dug that about the hobby. Everybody was really cool. Everybody really wanted to help each other. Everyone really wanted to, be a part of what you were doing. And they wanted to check out your rig, and it was really cool. And so I got really big into the crawling for a long time. And, at one point we had huge groups of people coming out crawling with us.
Area 52.
At one point I think we had 28 people, 30 people show up. It was massive out there at Area 52. We put in all that work, all the hours, and did all that stuff, cut the trails, put bridges in, built benches, work benches.
There was concrete and everything.
Yeah. We went out there. Put in a lot of work. A lot of guys did.
Yeah, there was a lot of folks. Tim Gard,
Matter of fact,
spent a lot of time.
That's where I met B, I think.
Did trails. There was a lot of folks that came out and put time in out there. I like I said, I noticed that the group had started to kind of dwindle. Right before I started drag racing, the group kind of started to dwindle down.
Because everybody spent their money on drag race parts, man.
Well, no one was coming out. It was very like last end of the season kind of stuff. And I noticed that there was hardly no one out crawling anymore after everybody had just bought all these new rigs and bought all these upgraded parts and, started doing all this stuff. I didn't see anybody, and it was really kind of a shock because that's not usually how the hobby goes.
Yeah.
The hobby, they get into it, and they're into it for a while. And it took Uli basically, saying, dude, I'm not going crawling. I'm going racing. I'll see you there or I won't see you there.
Right.
And so, I went down and I was like, all right, what's all this about? Uli handed me a controller and was like, here, dude, I got a vehicle for you to drive. Put a controller in my hand. I went out, lined up for my first race, dude, and I did a wheelie all the way down the track. Everybody was calling me JJ the Boss. And, dude, after that, I was hooked. I was walking around to every pit site, calling out every person. I was moving up that list that day. And, Unfortunately, that style of racing did not continue. Like we said, Mike Tuso decided he wasn't going to do it anymore. So, I kind of talked to Brandon during the off season, jumped in, and been helping Brandon get it to where it's at now. And actually, I got my first drag car from Brandon in trade for a crawler. So that was pretty
Nice.
funny. You remember that, B?
Everybody got a RC from Brandon.
Everybody's got an RC from Brandon, man.
Oh yeah, that's where I got into crawling. Is actually I went and got an E10 because I saw everybody putting pictures up on Facebook going out to Area 51 or Area 41. Can't remember what you guys called it, but
Area 52.
or Area 52. Hey, I got it wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I made it out there by myself once with this E10 crawler from Red Cat, and it was very sad. It was a very sad moment, realizing what I spent my money on wasn't what I should have spent my money on. So I spent what I had left, and B's like, dude, you can get me when you got it. And so that's when I got my first real crawler, which was a 10-1 SEX 10. And in the Rubicon, and that's when I met up with you guys for the first time out there. And I believe it was the next time I went out there, I had a brand new SCX 10 too, because I was like, nope, this is what I'm gonna be doing. This is it. I don't even care. Spent half my taxes on a damn RC car. Do I regret it?
Right.
Absolutely not. I don't regret any.
What's that, Brandon? What's that, Brandon? It's hard to hear you.
Did you say something about Nitro?
Yeah, Uli and Frank never played with Nitro?
I had one, and I didn't like it at all.
That was
That's
Savage,
what I
wasn't it?
I was like, nope.
You had a Savage 25.
No, I did have one of those, but that I never had it running. You know what I'm saying? I had something else. It was a Red Cat, but it was a Nitro Red Cat, and backdraft 3.5, I think, or something like that, and all aluminum. It was a heavy beast. And the first 5 minutes of breaking in the motor, going slow up and down the street, I went through a spur gear. I'm like, you know what, this cheap Red Cat. Sold it to my buddy. I'm like, take this thing. I'm done with it. And that's why I've never liked Red Cat, until I seen their last crawler with the Hobby Wing electronics and everything, what they did to it. And that just flipped me around on it.
What one was that? Is that the International Scout one?
Yes.
That's the International Gen 8 Axe.
Axe.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude,
the
that's a bad rig, dude. Reefs RC, Hobby Wing ESC, Hobby Wing motor, portal axles, 2-speed. Dude, that thing is just bad.
So they really stepped their game up.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
dude,
stepped
they
it up.
give you a built RC out of the box. The suspension's nice. The tires and the foams are really nice. I mean, it's a competitor out of the box, dude, for sure. I really can't wait to see this 10.3 and how it's going to do.
Yeah, I only
with
know
the
one
dig
person
unit
with
where
one,
you
man.
bought
I don't know if it's
axle.
put together yet or not. I don't know if he's done with it.
Anthony, correct?
Yeah,
Anthony, yeah.
Yeah.
can't wait to see that thing in action.
No doubt.
I don't know. I think the 10 took us to the Traxxas.
What do they got a new track
What's
system?
that, B?
I think the 10.3 took out the Traxxas, the TRX.
I haven't seen anything new from Traxxas.
It looks like the same chassis and same setup almost. Except
Yeah.
One has dig, and one doesn't. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're the 10.3 and the TRX4 are really, really similar looking as far as the frame and the fender wells and everything like that inside, dude. But there is some differences. One thing
sure.
I didn't like was that on the 10.3 they moved the battery to the rear of the vehicle.
I think that.
Well, you kind of have to with the
Really
motor and
fun.
everything the way it's set up, don't you?
Yeah, that's the way that they have to set it up. And I mean, to me, that's kind of a bummer, dude, because that takes your weight displacement and it moves it back.
But who keeps it stock anyway? You know what I mean? You could always take that tray and you can move it above the motor or something and give that counterweight back above that motor. But I don't know if that'd be too much weight at that point in time. You might almost want to move it to the center of the chassis at that point.
Yeah,
Well, I
he
mean,
goes
that's half of what the hobby's all about, dude. Is,
Yep,
is
tinkering.
modifying, doing stuff the way you want to do it.
Yeah.
Figuring out, what's what, how you want to
so
run it.
nobody besides the Sonoma guys took my cash $10 offer up.
I saw that. B's got a standing $10 offer to anybody who's out there right now that wants to come to Clear Lake and race. B's bored as hell. He's got some cars. He's got $10 cash. He's willing to just
Hey,
throw down
I'm right
at a
up the
whim
way,
and run.
bro. I'm right up the way, but I can't leave
There you
quarantine.
go, man. Your call on answered. Race right up the road.
When quarantine's over, I'm down with that.
Hey,
Definitely.
you could stand like 40 feet away
You
from
better you better turn up that little white car you running now because I'm
Hey,
gonna eat it up for lunch. Huh? Oh,
Go fast.
Dodge. That's just gonna make you lose. You're going to get the Chevy, bro. You better change that body out.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
man. Hey, that's Mopar or no car. So I guess
That go ahead, put that big heavy body on. That just gives me more of an advantage.
I got a Chevy
You know?
here.
I like it though. It's a good
Yeah,
looking car,
GM,
though.
brother, GM.
No power. Harley?
Hmm?
No tower, Harley?
Nah, Mopar, man, means more parts.
Dude, it's okay that I run a Chevrolet. I can hear every valve rattle on long extended trips, but I'm only going 132 feet.
Yeah, that's it, buddy.
But you get in there quicker than a Ford.
Oh yeah.
Or Dodge.
Well, it's because the Ford driver has to open the door and pull his dress in before he closes it.
No, the Ghost is a Ford, and it's fast.
Well, it's okay. Fords are okay because 90% of them that hit the track have Chevy motors in them already anyways. They can't really run
Well,
Ford
I
motors.
mean, if you really want to get
that's
technical,
just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
like Uli said, Fords are okay because there's always got to be someone on the roster to lose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
I don't have
Back
a
in the
problem.
day-
I don't got no problem with no Dodges, really. But if I were to have a choice, I would definitely go Chevy.
when I used to race real life, you couldn't beat a Henny.
A Hemi?
I saw your Dodge Neon you used to run. You know, the little
5.7
neon
Hemi.
in that oval course.
Hello, Ricky Love, and
I got to get
All
this
right,
thing out
Aaron.
though, dude. It needs to do some more wheelies. Bad.
What's that?
Yeah, we all need to get out. and do some
your
more
car?
racing. This
Oh, yeah.
fucking sit snap shit
Is it
killing
ready? Is it sitting there?
It's sitting there. I mean, I still
Come on,
need.
stand, run me.
she's ready. $10 offer.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. It's
You
gonna be
feel
dope.
I'll take your offer, bro. I'm right
Yeah.
there for you, all day.
We can meet right now.
You can come over here. Wear a
No, I'll
mask.
take $10 offer here.
No, my diabetic ass ain't taking that risk. Sorry.
No risk for Uli, man. We got to keep our drivers safe, bro.
Yep.
You stay where you're at. Stay safe, man.
He's just trying to get you off guard, man, because you're number one.
Oh, by the way, can we talk about our list?
Yes,
Our list,
yes.
our
That's
list,
what we're here
our
for.
list this
Absolutely.
Our list this year is freaking incredible. It is amazing.
Dude, it
It's,
blew his phone off the table. It's that damn good.
Right?
Our list this year has come so freaking far in such a short amount of time, dude. It is not even funny. Last year, after we went to Sonoma and basically got skunked, it was on like Donkey Kong, dude. Everybody in our list that really didn't like getting beat stepped it up, decided that they were going to talk to the fastest dudes on the West Coast. They got in touch with some of the Sonoma guys and started asking them what their tricks were, what their things were that they were doing, dude. I mean, it was over from there. Judd started posting all these videos, and everybody started watching them. It's been a real interesting year already. Just with the changes we've had. Dude, I've watched Uli battle for his crown already this year several times. Trade spots with Anthony, back and forth. Uli was finally able to keep his spot, which, all right, my man.
Right? Yeah, that was a good one.
One guy in good health, man. We got to keep him defending that number one spot.
Yeah, well, the number 2 spot is definitely a contender, and I'm just happy to see everybody on our team really step their game up and getting ready for this upcoming season, because it's so much faster than I've ever realized it was going to progress, or we can get. You know what I'm saying? We got, we're running fast. End story, you know what I'm saying, compared to last time we were in Sonoma. Our whole team got faster. We got Kenny, Rick, Rich, all from Santa Rosa. And,
Rick's from Vallejo.
That's right. Rick is from Vallejo. I'm sorry.
Rick's from Vallejo. We got Rich. We got Robert, Kenny. Rich and Robert are from Santa Rosa. We've got, who else? There's that girl from, Redwood Valley? Dave's?
Yeah, Mendo Kendra.
Yeah, so actually, we've got people from all over the 707 on our list, dude. I mean, it's
we got Dave. Is Dave still on the list, right? Dave's still on, correct?
Dave got bumped off. His daughter bumped him off.
Okay.
And then she bumped off her brother as well.
You guys got anybody from Mendo?
Yeah.
Kendra.
That's who you're talking about. That girl,
Yeah.
Kendra. She's still
Dave
on the
and his
list.
children are from
There you
Mendo.
go. So you guys.
He's the one that runs the Mendo list. He runs with us as well. We run with him, and he runs with us.
Gotcha.
Like, take for instance, Frank is number 2 on the Mendo list because they just created it. We went there for their first race, and that's all we got. Who was it? Rich.
Rich is number 1.
Rich took number 1 over there, and Frank got number 2, and I took number 3.
Number 2.
That was 4.
But
Frank.
let me
That
tell
was 4.
you, I beat myself. Okay.
There you
go. No, Frank put in work. It was a good race, and we had fun, and that's what matters.
So have you put your car on the ground yet, B? Have you seen what it could do?
Brandon?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on the ground, yeah.
You tested it yet? You seen what she can do? She fast?
Yes, I've been testing at the church.
He gave up the secret spot. Y'all hear that?
This one,
Which
I have one
church?
close to my house.
What church, dude? We got like 22 of them in this county.
It's in the village.
Oh, okay, I know what church you're talking about. All right, I go there too myself. I used to do my drifters in that same parking lot.
That's one of my spots. I have a spot that's walking distance from my house.
I had a great spot. It was my street in the front until they came up here in the Riv and just decided to throw pebbles down and a layer of freaking, that black tar.
Oh,
that's it.
Dude, that's
they destroyed it.
That'll get on your car and you'll never get it off.
They ruined Uli's area, bro.
Yeah, I can't even test. I mean, it's bad.
It
you can
sucks,
kick the
bro.
rocks off with your feet. You know what I'm saying?
Uli, I think Justin's from the Riviera too.
Justin Holt, right?
Yeah, I think he's from over there, ain't he?
Yeah, he hit me up and was wondering where I tested.
When all this
here.
is over, we can test together.
Yeah,
There
I
used to
do
be
that.
a nice spot up there off of, I think it's Sunset, the one that goes up by the school up there. I used to
know where
run
the
my
elementary is.
nitros at up there at the school, and I remember them having a pretty nice blacktop, but I don't know if it's long enough.
I went over there and tested it out, and it's cracked, it's rough, it's uneven.
Oh damn!
It's
Yeah,
not
this was
really
like 10
smooth,
years
yeah.
ago, 15 years ago. I used to do it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of pebbles. It's it's not really good for it.
Weathered.
What I'll do, I go down the road, about a mile and a half to Kit's Corner. Bam, dude, they got a nice straightaway on the side of it, and it's nice and smooth.
Oh, so you're over there by the hotel?
It's over there. Yeah, right in front of the hotel.
Right on.
Yeah.
I've been there too. That's where I do an exchange with kids down there, and I drift my drift car over there all the time.
Yeah,
For the stickers.
Yeah, you came up on those stickers, buddy. I'm gonna put a big fat
he
one on my
did.
wing.
Yeah, look at those stickers, man. There were some good-looking stickers, too. Damn.
Frankie, I got one for you, too.
Is it pink?
I should have grabbed it earlier while I was there, man. I
Yeah,
forgot.
I knew it was gonna be pink. That's Frank's favorite color.
Hey, all the best things in the world are pink.
All the best things in the world are pink on the inside.
Love it.
Much love. Yeah, brother.
Good thing I clicked that not for children's on the video.
Yeah.
So yeah. Have you guys talked about how B got this collection of drag cars? How he sold everything and is like, forget everything else. I want just drag cars. Damn near.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he got a crawler and
I got
an X Max.
2 Dashers and an X-Max.
I still haven't seen an X-Max run in real life other than the few minutes that you ran it out at Area 52 for a second or two. It was something was wrong with it. It was making a weird clicking sound. And you're like, son of a bitch, so you hooked it back in your back of your truck. You're like, every time I try to drive this damn thing, it breaks. And just threw it.
That sound like me.
I've seen people do that at the track. Just going huck stuff. You know what I'm
I've seen
saying?
B take his car out, do like 40 miles an hour, and be like, yeah, okay, throw his crawler down and do 2. Either way, whatever.
Either way, he's
Were
out.
you there? Were you there last year when B's car got destroyed?
No.
Oh, when he
It
backed
split in
her.
half.
Oh, dude.
Here, I broke a chassis in half.
No, I wasn't
Split in
there
half.
for that. Thank God. I probably would have cried. My last race was your guys' by county event, the fastest pass.
No.
And then after that, I had a complete mental meltdown, and I gave up my position and had to take care of what I was going through at the time. And I'm hoping to get out there soon, though. I need to put a footprint back out on that pavement.
Yeah, you do. We're waiting.
Yeah, we got to get you back out there, Stan, man. You can pit with all of us, dude. It's not a problem.
Next race is need some heavy hitters, though.
Yeah, there are.
Super heavy hitters.
I just need to get an ESC. That's the only thing stopping me. Once I get an ESC
I have
going in
one.
this car,
I have one.
you
but,
know. Because
don't know.
unfortunately, I hook up the one to this one, dude. I wouldn't be able to get off the line. It drains the capacitors and it just shuts down. It's just trying to pull too much from this little sidewinder.
Yeah, you can't run the Sidewinder no more.
You know,
No.
it's
I ain't gonna cut it, dude. We've all seen that these ESCs now, dude. You got to be able to put the amperage out like a mofo.
and that's where the problem is the motor's asking for it, but the ESC just can't deliver.
Yep.
So once I get my hands on an ESC, I'll go out there just by myself. I don't care. I'll put a mask on and go out and start doing my testing and tinkering and get my car dialed in. So when the next event or the next drag day comes down, I can go lay down and at least try to get on the list.
That's when I got to test my whole car. My whole car's a whole different beast now. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to have to. I don't get no testing time. I can't go out like B. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, Brandon? Go right up the way to the church. Nah.
I mean, I can go to the church. I can go to the church. We just can't go. We're not allowed on Redbud property. We cannot go because
I
we'll get
understand
kicked
that.
off. But we can go and social distance out in the public anywhere else. But unfortunately, there's not a big area, even for one person to go out and test. Like except for like the church where B's at. But that's still you gotta know how to turn around really fucking quick so you don't bash a car into a curb out there.
Yeah,
Actually, it's not that bad.
Last
It's
time
not
I was
that
out
bad
there,
till
like,
you get
are
to church.
you guys going? Okay, so the place I'm thinking of is you got the church and you got the parking lot on this side and somewhat of a parking lot on this side. Are you guys going behind the church and using the longest run?
No.
No.
There's a dip there.
Oh, that's right. So you guys are going out in the biggest part of the parking lot on the right side.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never taken the drag car out there to see what it was like. I just took my drifters and stuff out there, so I could have just my mind could be playing tricks on me, and I could think it's smaller than it really is.
Now, you've got room to open the car up and room to shut it down. But if you're not careful, you will smack a fucking curb. So you definitely have to be careful. Speaking of smacking curbs, y'all remember when Justin Holt during the Mendo races? Dude.
I do. I remember.
Oh, my God. That was the worst hit I have ever heard in my life.
And he didn't let off, bro. That he just had it pinned right off the line. That's why it took a hard left. straight into the curb. Just wow,
Yeah.
pow!
I think
I
the
mean, he
worst
didn't
one
let
I
off
saw.
one bit when it turned.
I think the worst one I saw. I can't remember if I was in the race or not, but I think it was Jeff's car hit the light, hit the center, and it just
and launched like
it just
15
took off.
feet.
Yeah, like a damn rocket,
Yeah.
dude.
You're talking about Jeff's car when he cleared the fucking end of it, dude. He launched his car like 40 feet out.
I
and like
think
8 or
I
9
think he
feet
was
in the
against
air,
me.
and then it bounced. Dude, his car bounced at the end and took probably another 10 or 15 feet jump out and like another 4 foot in the
That
air.
was
It
the good old
insane.
Fox body, I think it was.
Yeah, it
The
was.
white Fox body.
It
Yeah.
was.
That thing just took off. I just heard a big, and that was it, dude.
Now we don't run that light, Stan.
What's that?
Now we don't run the Traxxas system.
Yep, we switched up from the Traxxas light.
You just
Have
doing
you guys
flashlight
seen
blink or
that
what?
the splitters that the dude's making now? On the bottom, B sent me the link. This guy's making air splitters on the front bottom bumper.
Yep. Splitters are more aerodynamic, man. It helps.
I
to keep
ordered
the
one.
car more toward the ground and divert the air over it.
I ordered one. See how it is. If it's too heavy, I ain't even gonna put it on. You know,
Dude, they
I
shouldn't
just
be
wanted
heavy
to
at all.
pray.
If it's made out of Lexan, it shouldn't add but maybe a couple grams to the car, and that's it.
Yeah, but they said you got to cut out the bottom air dam, just to the bumper and then mount it on the bumper. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that because it's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just figure out how to mount it on that air splitter, anyways, on the bottom. But yeah, love the hobby, love the drag.
Yeah, I'm hooked on the tracks. What's up, Brandon?
I can't wait till it's ready to start.
I can't wait till this is over neither because I can't wait to whip your asses and see you guys. The disappointment on your guys' face when I just gap y'all.
If it in a race day, we're throwing a cash day.
That sounds great.
Beast
Great.
talking about
What,
cash
$20
days.
buy-in?
You got any
Yeah.
information on this cash days, B?
I need to win some money.
We all could use some money, my friend.
Yeah. Let's do like a $20 buy-in. Fuck it, $50
Hell yeah,
buy-in.
dude. $20 buy-in and maybe 2 rounds.
Winner takes it all.
That's it. Winner takes it all. And you got to buy
Right?
in.
No,
at the second
10%
round.
second. Second is the first is the first loser. So you ain't getting nothing. It's all going to the winner.
We'll do one too with 12 turns.
What's that?
12
We'll do a
turns
cash with 12 turns.
with the kids' class cars?
Yeah, with us adults.
That'd be cool. It'd be all in the light.
All you guys are interested in it, just said,
You
let
better
me know.
find a big old pinion for that little 12 turn, the biggest one you can find.
All pinion, fuck it.
And the lowest freaking spur.
Pinion till it fucking burns up, man. Pinion till it burns. Oh man. So how you boys doing during this thing, man? I'm ready to get out and play. I've done all my tinkering, done all my repairs, done all my shit I need to do. Just stuck at home
I
bored.
have to disagree. You have not done one thing that you said you were going to do, Frank, and that's bring over an ESC so I can get my stuff going.
Well, I
Right?
guess you know what I'll be doing after the show then.
It's a sensitive subject. I'm sorry.
He's lying. I got a USB right here.
I have.
Frank.
Hey, dude, what's up with that?
Nice.
You know where I'm at, man. That'll work. What's up?
This is Frank.
Yeah, that's for me.
Hey,
I'm buying that off.
hey, you know what, Stan? That's the one that you fixed for me. That's the one that I popped during,
Oh,
what I'm
really?
saying, last season's drag season. Yeah, exactly.
What comes around goes around, huh?
Nah, right, right.
I'll
I'm
be
glad
bringing
it's still
over that one
working.
to be fixed.
And that one ain't that one even got the better little things in it that you put?
Oh, it's got the
You
better
said it shouldn't
capacitors
blow?
in it?
Yeah,
Or no, the better FETs. I think I put different amplifier
something.
FETs in
You
that one.
said FETs. It wasn't no capacitor.
Yeah, I put bigger amplifier FETs in that.
Uli,
So
you need to
put
get
out
one of
more
these.
cameras.
I know. I need to get one of those.
Judge said
But-
this makes things so much
But
better.
I'm gonna get my motor first.
Somebody coming for a loose. It's all a bunch of phantom stuff. I can't say who.
I know who. He put it right on Facebook.
You're like, it was right there.
It was right there. His receipt and all. Just put an order.
Great spot.
Huh? He's coming for the spot. Frank, you better do something good.
Who's that?
You better throw your other motor in now and turn it up.
I ain't turning shit up until I get my ESC back running.
Well, at least throw the other motor in.
The
When you
3.5?
do.
Nah, I ain't gonna throw 3.5 in yet. I'm gonna wait till this other one ain't enough.
Oh no, Anthony's calling in on the cell phone.
Anthony.
Raffelli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting there, Anthony. There we go.
So
Hello.
who's a young
Hey,
up and
what's
comer
going on?
that you guys want to see do well on the list? I know that I know we've got Rick out there who's doing well. We've got Rich who's done really well. We've got Rob who's done really well.
My shit's pending.
I think Justin Holt is probably the guy that we should all be watching out for.
Justin Holt is really putting
Well,
in a
we're
good amount of
live
work.
on
And
YouTube
the
right
last
now,
time I
Broken
seen
Head
him
Radio,
run
and,
before,
we got
he
Frank
just
Uli
got his
and
chassis
on
and
live,
ordered all his new stuff. The last time I seen him run before all that,
tune in if you got some
he
time.
impressed me. The first time I seen him run was in the Mendo
Oh.
run, you know what I'm saying? And that was when he took the hard hit.
Oh, gotcha.
But the last run that we did over here in Redbud, and he came and ran, he went straight
Yeah, we're live.
and wheels up the whole
we're actually
way. And
live
that
on
was
the
just,
microphone right now.
I was like,
They
wow.
can't hear you, but
And he ain't even on the list yet. You know what I'm saying? He's waiting to
Right
get on
on
the
that.
list.
But
And I was
remember,
like,
Broken
damn.
Head Radio, we're on,
He's
we're
going
on
to be one
YouTube
to
right
look
now.
out
We're
for.
streaming.
Now he went and got the chassis I got.
All right,
He's
cool.
got he ordered a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't
Cool
going to
beans.
say what he's ordered. You know, you put it out there. You can tell everybody what he ordered. Or you
All
can
right,
look on his
Anthony
post.
should be tuning in here soon.
Right on, right on.
Oh, kids class. What am I missing, man?
It's hard to hear you, B.
Right here's my up and comer.
Ah, that's our new junior list driver. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, she's ready to go.
She got a new wing.
Yeah,
Nice.
big wing.
Nice.
That's dope. That's
Hey,
cool.
B, throw a big pinion on that. Throw a big pinion on that thing for her.
Got the Lincoln TRC sticker.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
buddy, looking good. Looking real good.
Dude, that's the same
She's
one that
ready.
Frank's going to be sporting.
That's right, buddy. Hey, guys, I'm going to step away for just a second. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere.
We're
Head Radio.
interviewing our junior driver right here. So do you
Is
want
that a
to
junior driver?
Do you want to race?
All right.
So
She's like, yeah, I want to race, Dad, but we're quarantined.
Not allowed to
are
leave.
you gonna do
Right?
some gambling and bet your allowance?
She's like, nah, Dad, I'll bet your money, not my allowance. You're crazy.
He's like, I will bet you your $5.
Yeah, bet $5 million.
I think I just realized where Frank is.
Hey, where's that?
What's up?
Frank,
Are you have you done any changes to your ride since you've last used it?
Nope, I have my motor sitting. It's literally, I pulled the battery out and I put it on a shelf. I have not
Wow.
touched it at all. It's still stuck at 52 miles an hour was my top speed with the radar gun. And that was just,
Were you able
winging it.
without a wheelie bar?
That was with wheelie bar.
Okay, what size wheelie bar are you running?
I'm still running that homemade axial one I made out of the axial links.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
I
one right
got
here.
you. Yeah, I got you. Cool.
And it still stands up damn near the whole length of the track. But the problem I was having is it just wasn't fast enough. I was the fastest at the time, but I know I'm not. I'm probably not even faster than 10th on the list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gotten
it's
hard.
pretty fast right now, dude.
What?
Our 10,
Can't even see it. Forget it.
our
Yeah,
number 10
10.
right now is really fast.
10 is quick, and it's going to be hard to get around
10 is
10.
fast,
He's a
dude.
gate
Hey,
holder,
Frank.
and
Frank, can you hear me?
What's up? I can hear you.
I got Anthony. He's not able to find the live feed. Would you be able to send him a link in Messenger, maybe?
I can try. Let me give it a whirl.
Oh wait, you can't because oh wait, yeah, you're on. I don't know. I'll see if I can. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
excuse me for a minute, fellas.
Ah, no worries.
I'll go share. I think I might be able to do it here. Messages, and then Anthony.
What? You play? You play conmigo? ¿Qué coño button?
Okay, I sent him a link in Messenger. I hope it works. I don't know.
Okay.
We're still all new to this, so I hope everybody that is watching, which is me, Frank, and me, that we're doing okay.
Yeah, this
You
is
guys
all
doing
still
all-
new and testing, man. It's trying to figure things out.
But I'm watching the thing, and I should be able to tell when Anthony comes on, and he
Right
should
on.
buzz in the chat.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got too many people watching.
I know. I thought you were popular, Frank. Come on, man.
Hey, man, it ain't about being popular. It's about who you know.
It's because it's not Friday night,
Yeah, exactly. It's Monday. Everybody's at work
you know,
or just getting home.
right? And I don't want to trample on anybody else's parade.
Yeah, it's Monday, guys. I'm about to watch Street Outlaw soon.
Right? Hey, you already missed it, bro. I recorded it.
Oh, Anthony's here. Right on. What's up,
Right on,
Anthony?
cool.
How's it going, brother?
What's up, Anthony?
What's up, Anthony? Wasn't it his birthday the other day?
No, his birthday
Anthony
is
Kelly?
right
I don't
before
know.
Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So B disappeared. Oh wait, no, B's back. Houdini B.
I need to get live.
So is Anthony? Is he ever gonna come out?
I'm not sure.
Anthony Raffelli? I
Has he
don't know, man. You
thought
have to
about it?
ask him.
Anthony, I know you watching, brother. You gonna come out soon or what?
There you go, B. Now we can see a little more of you.
There you go. I like that banner. That thing's dope. That looks pretty
Yeah, the
dope.
banner's way
So
cool.
what are you guys using now for a timing system? You guys just doing a flashlight?
Really, there's no timing system that we have. Our light is actually just a green light. It's powered by a 3-cell. It comes on with a garage clicker. You hit on, the light comes on. You hit off, the light goes off. It's really simple. When the drivers roll up to the light and they do their burnouts, we have what we call a light master, or someone who runs a light, obviously. And they'll wait and they'll watch you do your burnouts, and they wait till you look ready, and then they call out drivers ready. At that point, it's not a question, it's a statement. You better be looking at the light, waiting for that green, waiting to go. So they'll click the button, you're gone. We got cameras on the finish line that actually will catch the call from across the finish line to tell us who won usually.
Okay. Yeah, the light.
So-
thing-
It's
Yeah,
a
and,
little
and,
different
and it's
setup.
LEDs right over each side, like each lane, right over your car. So you don't have to look in the middle. You don't have to look onto the side. Or just
Well,
right
we just
in front.
had so many damn
Oh, that's
reset
very convenient.
issues with that Traxxas light. I remember we had more time
That's why
trying
we
to get
got
the light
rid
to
of it.
work than racing.
Not now.
Yep. No more light issues now, dude. Nothing.
Nope.
Been very, very nice.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
But and at the end, we don't have a laser, anymore. So what we have is somebody down with the camera at the finish line, so you can rewind it pause it, check, see who's crossed first, if it's that close of a race. Which lately there's been a lot of close races like that between us because we've all gotten, a lot faster.
I have a question. I know this is kind of a stupid question, and I don't know if it's ever been brought up. Shit, why not? I noticed Ron from RC Mayhem Garage has just came out with some new marker lights.
I seen that.
And if I drill some holes right here on the top of my hood and make a sign that says pilot car or pit car or something, and put it at the drag line, will you guys allow me to go down the center of the track while the other cars drive back so we can have a cautionary car in the lane so no one can do anything until drivers are back in the pits area? It'd be kind of
I want to run.
That would be the watch, man. I don't think we can allow that.
I'm definitely wanting to get some of those and put some hazards on here so when I'm going down the track I can hit a switch and turn my hazards on.
That would be cool, man. Turn on the flashers while you're getting down the track.
Or once I'm down the track, turn them on when I'm coming back or something. Make it a little more scale to it. I didn't catch
What was that, B?
I'm not sure if your microphone is it in a
Yeah, I
bag?
need a mic. I'm using the one off my phone. I want to do where we do live.
Time slips.
Live racing on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That'd be cool. That's a good idea. That's a real good idea.
I'd like to definitely get Stan down there with maybe some portable equipment or something like that, dude, and live broadcast our races.
Dude, I'm ready.
Right?
I can't say I'm ready. Friday, my big mix board will be in, which will be able to run up to 10 microphones and PA equipment and all that other stuff, and it can be ran off a 12-volt right plugged into a fucking lighter, dude. It's gonna be
You ain't playing.
It'll be off the hook.
That'd be sweet, dude. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and so we'll have somebody that has a cord that goes to the booth that'll actually be able to, anytime somebody talks, it'll take over the PA, and it'll actually be a full-blown setup to where I'll be able to be live casting to YouTube, and we'll have a camera at the finish and one over at the announcer's booth, and I can pan from, okay, here's the next race, I can boom hit a button and we'll be looking at the line, and you can watch the race, and then I can hit another button and it'll be back to the announcers until the next cars are lined up, so you don't have to see all the crap happening behind the scenes. So you'll have the people
like
talking
that.
crap,
That'd be cool.
you know what I mean, and we're set up to do it. We have everything.
But with that being said, you need to be careful because there's certain drivers out here that don't know how to drive, that they're trying for the race, but don't know throttle control, don't know steering, and already took out Rick Turner's camera. That was one person. We've all seen it.
The cool thing is we can use.
You got to be careful. Like, really, you got to be careful for real.
Well, I would be thinking like setting it up in the back of a truck or something. You know what I mean? So it would be off the ground, and you'd have kind of an aerial shot, and then you'll have a shot of the announcer booth, and then you'll have a shot right there facing down the drag line. So you won't have anything or it won't be an obstacle to be able to be hit by anything unless somebody, drops their beer in the back of the truck and knocks the thing over. So hopefully, but that's definitely something we can do, and we do always got to think about safety when we're out there. And think about our equipment, because you guys are putting hard-earned cash into these cars, and for a stupid mishap that could have been something as simple as, I didn't think about that, can take out $300. Now we're talking money. $300 isn't cheap, and that's not even close to half of one of your guys' cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody now is spending bucks on their cars, dude. It's definitely something to watch out for sure.
But we could totally set up a tent and do a live stream to Facebook or a live stream to YouTube, and that'd be cool. That'd be nuts. It'd be like...
It would be.
Yeah, dude. Definitely have to start live streaming our races for sure.
It's like little NASCAR minis and shit.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be awesome. All right, boys. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. It's about time for me to log off. My live feed module is about to die.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody for coming on and doing this, dude. It's been great seeing you guys. It's a lot of fun every time we do this. I thoroughly have enjoyed myself, and I hope we did, and Brandon did as well, and Stan.
Make sure you guys make it
It's
down to
always-
Ronert Park, down to Jake's. If you guys need any of your supplies down there, get down there to Jake's in Ronert Park. Yep, perfect right there. You got a phone number handy, bud? You want to throw that out there?
Jake's Performance Hobbies or jphracing.com. 707-586-3375. Get a hold of Jake or Hunter or any of those cats that are down there. They can help you go fast just like we do.
All right, before we all sign off, I know it's getting ready. Is there anything anybody would like to say to anybody out there that hasn't been said already?
Hello
not
to,
much, man. Just be safe.
Hello to all the NPRC, family out there. Everybody that's running and enjoying themselves. As a matter of fact,
Looking
to
out.
everybody in the RC hobby, everybody in the hobby. We want to say thank you. Keep up the good work and keep the hobby rocking. You guys enjoy yourselves.
Right on. What about you,
That's
B?
it, man. Everybody stay positive. Keep building each other up, man. Keep on keeping on.
Right on. Keep those batteries charged.
That's
Gotcha,
it.
fellas.
All right, gentlemen.
You guys all watch that Speedon Lights.
What was
All
that?
right,
B?
you guys have a good one.
All right, guys. Good seeing everybody. You guys take her easy.
Thank you guys stopping by for the Broken Head Radio Show. You guys have a wonderful night.
You too.
Thank you. All right, everybody. You guys heard the live feed on the Broken Head Radio Show. I'm your host, Stan the Man. And just remember, we're only one app click away.